What's up, y'all? This is Isaiah B. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to the channel. Without further ado, let's get right into today's topic: the Black community and mental health. You see, in the Black community, mental health is a taboo topic. That subject is typically one that's shunned or something that's not even talked about. You see, so those individuals who do have those complications, they're typically shunned and outcasted. And mental health, particularly the support, is looked at as a negative thing. Just the overall connotation is something that people don't look up to. And so the problem with that is that the individuals who do have those disorders, those disabilities, they typically don't receive the support that they would need. And this can worsen symptoms and cause them to, do certain things that they wouldn't do if they had that support, you see. And everybody's different, One person who has schizophrenia is not going to look like the next person who has schizophrenia, Not everybody's going to look like the chick from Gothica, you see. Or not every man who has a intellectual disability is going to display the same symptoms that Forrest Gump did, Everybody's going to be different. But like I said, just with the lack of support, the lack of conversation, surrounding it, it often causes people to, not even want to discuss it. And this puts people in a bad spot, man. It really does. Because if your individual who has this disability, you not only feel like you don't have that support, but you feel like you shouldn't even talk about it because, you feel like you're going to get outcasted, And that's troubling. It's very troubling. And one thing I would just tell people is that when you're dealing with someone who has mental health, the best thing you can do is be there for them, Is to show that compassion and be understanding. And if you don't understand a disorder and you don't have an idea, of what the symptoms are, do your research and learn about it. This can help you grow and also help you be better understanding of why the person is expressing certain symptoms, So, for example, if you have someone who has depression and one of their symptoms is that they typically sleep for most of the day, then you can understand, why they're sleeping so much. You don't have to call them lazy or call them, an idiot just because they're sleeping. They just have a disorder and is expressing itself, So knowledge is definitely key. And I would tell people to gain that knowledge, and it will help you. Second point I want to make is to see a professional, see a mental health professional, whether it's a psychologist, a counselor, or a psychiatrist. Either one, either of the three will help, and they'll be able to diagnose and let you know exactly what's going on, you see. Now, what typically happens is that people who have a disorder or know someone who has a disorder, they tend to, in the Black community, they tend to shun or outcast that person and, just don't allow that person to get any clarity about it. It's just more so not wanting to understand or not wanting to even see what it is for the fear of, ... And this is incredibly troubling. You know what I mean? It really is. And another thing that people in the Black community do is, try to pray everything away. Now, granted, prayer does have its space. It does have a function within this spiritual world. However, there are also professionals who are more hands-on when it comes down to diagnosing and treating a mental health disorder. And Jesus can be more so just the overview, or Buddha, or whatever, whatever you pray to, So definitely see a professional, don't just pray, don't just have the religious aspect to it, but do both, It's not going to hurt. It's better than just using one, you could say, if you're religious. It's better than just seeing a professional and not praying. And it's better than, just praying by itself. So, use that combination and see where it gets you, Another point I want to bring up, I'm just bringing up random points at this point in time, is don't be ignorant in the sense of going off of what Hollywood, depicts mental health as. Don't be scared of the person. Don't be, terrified to speak with the person. I'll put it to you like this. The person has a complication in their brain, and that's causing them to express themselves a certain way, you see. So that's what leads people to do certain things and act a certain way, is exactly that, and that's it. That's it. There's nothing, demonic about the person. There's nothing, wrong with the person's, life or the way they were born. You know what I mean? It's just a complication, that can be genetic, granted, but that's the point though. The point is that the brain has an issue, it's not the person just by themselves, So once you think like that, that will add to what I was discussing earlier about being compassionate and understanding, because you'll understand that the person is, just expressing themselves in a certain way, So that's it, man. That's all I wanted to go into a little bit, was the Black community and mental health, and just the importance of seeing a professional, because you never know, how you can help someone's life, how you can change someone's life, how you can help your life, how you can change your own life, just by, working with professionals and, understanding the treatment of everything, and, taking care of yourself, because with society, just the overall picture is focused on the aesthetics, the outside appearance of, taking care of your body and making money and smiling with your friends and, getting married or having a bunch of relationships. It's all the outward. But don't forget about the inward. Don't forget about the brain. Don't forget about the spirit, These aspects must be taken care of, because in turn, if you think about it, one can have all the money, all the friends, all the big houses, all the cars, and still be unhappy if they have depression, Someone can be a CEO making billions of dollars, but if they hear voices in their head, telling them to do evil things, do you think that person cares about the money as much? You see what I'm saying? So that treatment is definitely something that's pivotal. It's needed and it's necessary to, get treated for that. Because, once you take care of your mental health, everything else levels out, because you'll be balanced with the physical, the mental, and the spiritual, and those three must be taken care of, and that can tie back to my video previously I made about balance and the importance of having that, so definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, like I said, I didn't want to make this too long. I just wanted to touch on it. It's something that's been on my heart, and just wanted to share that with you guys. So if you have any comments, questions, or anything, definitely reach out to me. This one is for the Black community, and just conversations surrounding mental health in general. So that's it, man. That's all I got for now. And Peace.